All right, so today we have a clip of Geraldo Rivera on Sean Hannity's show, and they're talking about guns and the Second Amendment, and things get a little heated, and I couldn't find this entire segment. I only have a part of the segment, but we're still going to enjoy it.
Hold on. By the way, AR is Armalite Rifle, which is the original design company. Just to let everybody in our audience know. Let me just stop you here. Geraldo, it doesn't stand for assault rifle. That's not what it is.
I said Armalite. I said it. It is an assault rifle.
You probably have not fired one and compared and contrasted it to other weapons. The reality is whether it's a pistol, whether it's a rifle, America's Second Amendment is clear. The right of the people to keep and to bear arms shall not be infringed. Now, here you have
How many is too many?
Here you have the likes of Gavin Newsom. He is surrounded by armed guards. Hollywood elite are surrounded by armed guards. The people that make this country great have a right to defend themselves and their family and their property. And by people trying to take away that right from them, they are denying them the very security that they, the elite, have. Why would you support that? And what would you do if somebody broke into your...
He's got a gun.
What would you do if somebody broke into your home?
This is what weapons look like. This is what they look like when the Second Amendment was passed.
You're going to get arrested in New York.
Oh my God. This guy just pulled out a fucking rifle on Sean Hannity to prove him fucking wrong. What the actual fuck? Holy shit. He just had this sitting over there?
What would you do if somebody broke into your... What would you do if somebody broke into your home?
This is what weapons look like. This is what they look like when the Second Amendment was passed.
You're gonna get arrested.
And he's right. That's what weapons looked like. That's what weapons looked like when the Second Amendment was drafted up. And that musket, I don't know what exactly that musket that he has, but the fastest gun you could have when the Second Amendment was drawn up was a musket that could shoot at around, it was like 2 rounds a minute. That was like the fastest gun you could have. 2 rounds a minute. 2 musket balls a minute. That was the fastest gun you could get your hands on when the Second Amendment came out. When it was introduced. Now, obviously, the founding fathers, I don't think they thought that weapons would come to a point where they are at now. But also, it does say in the amendment a well-regulated militia, I do believe that's what it says. And the gun industry in this country is far from being well-regulated, if you can even say it's regulated at all, period. But Geraldo is right. He's 100% right here. That's what guns used to look like when the Second Amendment was passed.
In New York for having that. I'm just warning you right now.
I'll let everyone in the country. You want to own this? You could own this. You could own this. You could load it. You could do whatever you want with it. And this, what you don't want though.
And I can ride to work in a horse on a horse if you want.
Let me guess. The hell out of people.
Like Alec Baldwin, it'll go off without pulling the trigger. I understand.
And he doesn't even respond. He doesn't even respond to anything that Geraldo said. Yeah, like Alec Baldwin, the trigger will go off, blah, blah, blah. I'm literally a talking head that has nothing to say at all, ever. I am just a face Fox News puts on every night because I'm a recognizable face. I have a name. I've been on the network for so long. He didn't say anything. And then this guy in the middle, I can't even remember his fucking name. He's just laughing. They didn't even respond to him. You want to know why they didn't respond to him? Because Geraldo is right. And there's a lot of stuff that Geraldo says that I do not agree with. I think Geraldo has a lot of terrible takes on stuff. Geraldo is the definitive, he is literally the human example, living human example of even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. He is 100% right about this. And this is literally the point I make all the time for why we need to address the gun problem in this country. And part of that gun problem is the availability of weapons that regular civilians, citizens just do not need access to, okay? And Geraldo This has been a long time coming. I found a Facebook post here from Geraldo from 2014. And he says, like I always say, the Second Amendment, the provision that gives every American the right to keep and bear arms, is blind and stupid. In its relentless pimping for the gun industry, the NRA has unleashed an avalanche of deadly weapons on this gun-crazy country. Just as it protects access to weapons for cops and hunters, it also protects access to weapons for domestic abusers, mental patients, jerk-offs, and the no-fly list, all around dumb bulbs and now little children. And I think that this post was in response to, I don't know if you guys remember it. It was all over the news when it happened. Back in, it was either 2014 or 2013. I think it was 2014. A little girl was at a firing range in Arizona or something like that, one of the western states. And she had a full semi-auto, I think it was a Uzi. And she was firing it, and she actually ended up, she shot her instructor by accident, and the instructor died. And the news media, they caught wind of it. There was a video of it. They posted the video everywhere. The media had a field day with it. As a father of a sweet, smart 9-year-old daughter myself, the latest example of gross excess is the image of that ponytail New Jersey girl, I'm sorry, I was completely wrong, accidentally killing her gun range instructor. It is obscene and uncivilized to let a third grader shoot a fully automatic Uzi machine gun. What was she training for? Revolution, invasion, service in the coming post-apocalyptic social disorder? Stupid, but just another of countless examples of how far into insanity we have let gun nuts push us. He's 100% right, and this is 2014. He was saying this, and he was right then, and he's right now. And I really, there's a lot of stuff Geraldo has said. I have watched clips of Geraldo and walked away saying, what a fucking schmuck. But not this time. And again, he just leaves Sean Hannity and doofus over here fucking just completely dumbfounded. They have no response to him. I do not think they were ready for him to just pull a musket out of nowhere. And he's just like, give me that gun.
Denying them the very security that they, the elite, have. Why would you support that? And what would you do if somebody broke into your... What would you do if somebody broke into...
Also... this was in the Vice debate that I covered. This is a talking point from so many pro Second Amendment advocates. These people say, what would you do if someone broke into your house and you love your family? What are you gonna do? The majority of people that are breaking into homes, especially just random people that are going to do something like burglary, it's not a violent crime. Most of the people breaking into people's houses that don't already know them are not there to be violent. That's why stuff like home invasions, where people do get seriously injured or killed, those criminals, if they get found guilty, they have extremely high sentences. But again, the majority of people that are breaking into people's homes, it's not violent. According to Sean and all of these 2A people, if someone breaks in your house, they are breaking in your house to come and kill you. That's the only reason anyone breaks into anybody's house at all ever, to come and kill you and your family, apparently. Like, I don't even know how you can speak to a point that stupid.
This is what weapons look like. This is what they look like when the Second Amendment was
You're going to
passed.
get arrested in New York for having that. I'm just warning you right now.
I'll let everyone in the country. You want to own this? You could own this.
You're so funny, Sean. I'll bail you out. You're going to get arrested in New York for having that. No, the fuck he's not. What is he going to walk down the street with it?
You could own this. You could load it. You could.
Did you see? He literally just gives up. He just fucking gives up. He's just like, all right, whatever. I don't care.
You could own this. You could own this. You could load it. You could do whatever you want with it.
Very cute.
What you don't want though.
And I can ride to work in a horse on a horse if you want.
Let me guess.
They don't even understand. I seriously think they don't even understand his point. I can ride in on a horse. What are you, a child? Respond to what the fuck he said. You're a big man sitting on TV and then you can't respond to what he said? It's so easy. Just respond to it. If it's that easy. If it's that simple.
And I can ride to work in a horse on a horse.
He's going to ride to work on a horse.
Like Alec Baldwin, it'll go off without pulling the trigger. I understand. That's your thought. But the reality is, what do you do if somebody...
Yeah, and then the clip...
Hold on.
The clip ends there. That was the whole clip. I really did try to find the whole segment. If anybody has the whole segment, my email will be in the description. Email me a link or something to the full segment, because I really would love to be able to watch the full segment. But that's going to be it for this one today. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, walk on over to that subscribe button, and please press that little bell to turn all notifications on so you never miss an upload or a post.